We begin KVUE News at 5 with breaking news on this Tuesday afternoon. This afternoon, Austin police released video showing the moments leading up to the death of Officer Jorge Pastore in the early morning hours of November the 11th.
Now, the video you're watching now shows officers retreating from a home on Bernoulli Drive in South Austin after a suspect fired at them for the first time. Now, the series of body camera videos show the dangerous situation officers had to face.
Senior reporter Tony Plaheski joins us now with more on this, but we want to be clear, the videos we're going to show you here on the news today do not include the moments when Officer Pastore was shot and killed inside the home on that day earlier this month.
But Brian and Quita, the video that we will show, the footage leading up to that moment, it began with a woman calling 911. She was screaming into the phone that someone was stabbing people inside that home on Bernoulli Drive. Now, in this first video, there is a series of videos. A responding officer comes across that woman after she escaped from the home. APD blurred the video so that we don't see her face.
I need to go at Bernoulli Drive. Please send someone there right away. I don't know what's gonna happen to them.
Okay, can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe?
Hey, can you take care of her? And that was in the middle of the night on Saturday, November 11th. Minutes later, a group of officers go to the front door of that home. They announce that they are the police, and then they decide to kick open the door based on information that that woman who had been stabbed and injured told them, and that is when they were met with gunfire.
You could clearly hear the gunfire. Again, those are the initial officers that responded to the call. Now, Tony, because the man shot at the officers and people were still inside that home, Austin police activated the SWAT team that day, which arrived about an hour later. You can see them going toward the home using devices after that video to enter the front door of the home.
Right, there's an elapse of time from that gunfire that those initial officers faced. But then this video that we are about to show ends after they go inside that home. That is where Officer Pastore was shot and killed, and a second officer is shot and injured as police officers do return fire. Brian and Quita, the video that APD released does not include footage from inside the home because under state law, they cannot release body camera footage from inside a person's private residence under the law without their permission. We now know that that second officer who was shot has been released and is recovering. Inside the home, police found the body of the shooter and two of his family members.
Well, Tony, I know Austin police released this footage under a relatively new policy. Can you explain that policy for us?
It's a policy that has evolved somewhat over the past several years. Years ago, police would not release this kind of footage until an investigation was over, and if there were criminal charges, until after even a criminal case. In 2020, former police chief Brian Manley enacted a policy to try to release this kind of footage within 60 days. But in 2021, former police chief Joe Chacon moved that policy, that timeline, up to 10 days. And this is the 10th day since the shooting, the 10th business day. So under that policy, APD released this video this afternoon.
Very hard to listen to and hard to watch. Tony, thank you so much.
Thanks, Tony.
You're welcome.